It's been a good day. It's not daytime, it's 3 in the morning. Oh man, it just snowed here about 70 feet. I've been shoveling for 3 days straight. I'm sore, and the only cure is a little bit of Wham. Wham is the show where we go on the stores, we see what's been coming out recently, and we pick a game. One game that we've never heard of, and then we play it, and that's it. That's the way the show works. It sounds boring, but it's not. All right, there we go. Let's dig in. Let's dig into the PlayStation shop. Wham, go. We're on the PlayStation Store for the first time ever on Wham. I expect it'll be the same as the Switch, but with more murder and angry kids hanging out with topless men. All right, here we go. I'm noticing a couple things that are on the Switch. For example, we got Deep Ones here. Looks like it's inspired by, what is this? The Spectrum, the ZX Spectrum kind of a vibe. We got Operation Warcade. Is a man playing a gun? Can we see the screenshots, please? What? All right, this looks sweet. Oh, this is a VR game? I guess we could get a VR game. There's no reason not to include VR games. Rick and Morty. It's Pickle Man, right? A pickle man. I don't know. What do we got here? Raiders of the Broken Planet. It's got partial nudity. That's good, right? It's partially good anyway. The screenshots won't load. I can't. What am I supposed to do? Just look at them down here? Look at these little tiny guys? I'm not buying. If your screenshots don't load, I'm not buying your game. How is this game $150? I'll tell you what I could use right now is some island time. This is a game about relaxing, having a good time, punching stuff. I guess it's just a game where you're on an island. I don't know. It looks kind of bad. All right, last one. We have Impact Winter. This looks like to be a game about surviving in the winter. This looks kind of cool. Like an old school top down, like try and survive the winter kind of thing. I kind of like this. I kind of like how this looks. Let's add that to the list. Hey, can you pause the video? I'm hitting the controls and they don't do anything. Is this supposed to work? Is this functioning correctly? Or do I have got a bad PS4? Is my PS4 overheating? Or is this how it was programmed? Okay, cut, stop, we're done browsing. So the list as it stands right now, here's what we've got. We've got, I don't even remember. We've got Operation Warcade, if I want to shoot some things. We got Deep Ones, if I want to be deep. We have Impact Winter, which looks pretty sweet. And I'm sure there's another one here somewhere. What was it? I guess it's just those three, really. Deep Ones, Operation Warcade, and whatever, Impact Winter. All right, let's decide. So, big difference. We have Operation Warcade and the Winter game are both $20. Deep Ones is only $5. On the other hand, Deep Ones is also on the Switch. And if I'm going to get a game and it's on the Switch, I'm going to get it on the Switch. So trash that one. We'll come back to it later maybe. Operation Warcade would be a good choice because it's very PlayStation oriented, you know? It also has really funny graphics. I think the fact that I can't look at the screenshots of Impact Winter is a sign from God. So we're gonna go with Operation Warcade, which means I'm gonna have to bust out the PSVR, but that's fine. It'll be fine. Operation Warcade is the winner. Operation Warcade is the winner. What's baffling to me about this is that my PlayStation is wired via Ethernet to the internet. So there's no reason this should be happening. While we wait for that to download, why don't we answer our daily question for our daily show that comes out daily. Today's daily question comes from Lindsay Clark, who says, favorite color? Well, Lindsay, my favorite color is Blue, the color of the sky, which is boundless and full of possibility. And it's also where airplanes are. And airplanes are pretty cool. Except that one that lost the engine and crashed recently. That was a bummer. It didn't crash. Thanks, pilot. All right, looks like our game is done downloading. Back to the show. Okay. Got my headphones in. Can't even hear myself think. We have entered virtual reality. I don't know which controller is which. Here we go. Operation Warcade. It's time to enter a world of violence. So far, the game is very low key. I was in an arcade for a moment. Now I'm nowhere. I'm in the infinite dark. We good? Is this... All right, here we go. So we look around. We've got a couple things going on. Hey, they can't put... You can't have that. Okay. I guess we're gonna do Storm. And we're gonna play some arcade.
Starting storm operation.
All right, here we go. We got some pretty standard arcade shooting. You know, a lot of death, a lot of murder, everything you want. The music is really loud. Can we turn that down? Okay, so first impressions. This game is not the most fun game I've ever played. It's not the least fun game I've ever played. I'm trying to get into a headspace where I'm thinking of it as like a throwback to some sort of really ugly 90s arcade shooter. It's not helping that much because those weren't even that fun when they were in the arcade. Would I play this if it was not in VR? No. All right, we're in Rio. Don't shoot the jails. We're listening to some Carly Rae Jepsen. I fell in love last night, 2012, hit it. I think the best thing about this game is the best thing about a lot of VR games, and that is the fact that because you're in VR, you can see the people standing here and standing there and kind of engage with them in a social way as though it's a real situation, as though they're real. And that's always going to be fun. Score markers here. Can I put this down? Can I, like, be done? Can I get a little closer, man? Oh my God, look at his fingers. This is really weird. I don't think I want to keep playing this. I don't believe I want to keep playing this game. It's not fun. It's boring. What am I gonna do about that? Oh my God, I cannot believe how much I like how this looks. Oh, that's so great. Welcome to Deep Ones. Deep Ones is fucking sweet. Will somebody buy me oh, here we go. We're in it. The game has begun. The guy, he's really little on the screen there. I can barely see him. You just gotta explore, that's all. Oh, piss off game. It's like Dark Souls. First impressions of Deep Ones. I really like Deep Ones because it is exactly how I like things to look in a certain way, which is basically just a Light Bright, the old toy from the 80s. It's got a cool soundtrack, and know this is going to be controversial, so hot take coming in. I think I like how it plays a lot because it doesn't play perfectly, and I feel like when things play perfectly, I just get bored really fast. Who's this little yellow guy? Not okay. Wow, that was mean. This music is kind of tight, though. I like this music. I don't know if I like it more than the Carly Rae. I can't get past this guy, huh? He's not. Yeah, he's not. He does not yield. I like that so far this game is just, like, disgustingly simple jumping and looking. And, like, very clearly played music. You know? Can I touch this? Oh, I got a gun! Can I tell you what's cool about this theremin solo that we're listening to now? Yes, you can tell me, Austin. I would love to hear it. I know! Alright, here we go. It's cool because a lot of the times it feels like something is really composed, like, oh, this goes with this chord, and then I make this, and it's like catchy and it repeats. This just feels like a dude just jamming on the theremin. He's like not really thinking about what's going on. He's not really like matching it up too well. But it doesn't sound bad. It's just he's just kind of whatever. You know what I mean? Just whatever. Ah, this is great. Play us out, Theremin Man. That's what I like to hear. Just jam, you know? Not everything has to be all like planned and put together. Let it be a life. Let it be alive. Let it exist. Let it love. Run! Fucking squished, man. Ah, I got squished. See, the thing about this game that I like about it, and this is, I feel, hey, everybody gets old and becomes old. And that means their skin gets loose and their brain gets sad. One of the things about getting older that I think people, especially people who play video games, because the relationship people have with video games is really interesting and it's different, you know, the relationship. Anyway, you know how you just have those games that weren't great, but you love them deeper than you love a great game? I feel like that's because you just had to play it because you were a kid and it was just, you weren't thinking. It's like Mary Had a Little Lamb. You're not thinking, is Mary Had a Little Lamb a dope song? You're just like, yeah, that's Mary Had a Little Lamb, and that's just what it is. I mean, you know, you just you sing it when you want to and you don't when you don't. Nowadays it's like, is this game good? You're so concerned about that question that you forget, like, it's not even we're above that. It's just Mary Had a Little Lamb. It's just deep ones. It's just what it is, and it's fun. All right, we got a turtle and some jellyfish. A turtle who could shoot? What kind of bullshit is that? Ah! This reminds me of that game that Arthur plays. Wasn't there like a scuba game that Arthur and his friends would play? It was like Scuba Man.
How do you play it? You search the ocean floor and there's sharks and sunken stuff.
Come on, sharks! Oh, I can take one hit and I got 3 sharks left. This ain't happening. 2 sharks left. 1 hit to take. Jump over! Everybody, batten down the hatches. Oh my god. Come on in, shark. Where are you at? There you are. There you are. Death. Did it. Okay. This game is based off of a game console. The idea, the art style is based off a game console called the ZX Spectrum, which is the game console that you didn't know you really wanted because it looks sweet. So the whole art style is kind of based off the fact that most Spectrum games would have like bold colors on a black background. And I've never played a Spectrum. I didn't know that it even looked like that. I don't know what the best Spectrum games are. I'm looking at Spectrum games. That's why I'm staring at my phone instead of paying attention. You didn't care. You can purchase, if you really like the art style of this game, and you want to play a ZX Spectrum, you can buy it on the internet for $266.99 on eBay. How many bullets can this shark take to the brain? I need an air tank. Put it in his mouth. Smile, you son of a bitch. I'm not allowed to say that word, sorry. It's just a naughty word, that's all. Oh man, that looks really cool. It's like the Titanic. Oh, I walked through it. It's like it's 3D. You know, this late in the game, why put this hole here if it shouldn't be jumped in, you know? Because, like, there's no one's going to fall into that at this point on accident. So something tells me it's a secret. It's not. It's just a hole. The only thing that I can tell that I wish they would have in this game that they don't have already, and it's only $5, is, hey, I don't want it to last too long. I would prefer if this was a shorter experience. Maybe like 2-3 hours would be cool, but it'd be sweet if there was like hidden things to find in every level, just like collectibles. Gave you a reason to play through it maybe twice, because if it's short, play through it twice. It's a cool look, it's a nice vibe. That's the only thing I would say. I think this game is great. Deep ones, it's pretty sweet. What part of the ocean is this? The like 80 boats sunk just here. I guess it could have been a big pirate battle, huh? That would explain all the ghost pirates. See, I told you this is all about Jesus. It's the burning bush. There's God over there, or Joseph or something. Which one of the characters in the Bible was an octopus again? Wasn't that the thing that tempted Eve? Octopus came out of the tree and was like, hey Eve, eat this apple. And Eve was like, what the hell are you? Never seen you before. I've never even been to the ocean. All we got's a little pond. Adam is like, Eve, who are you talking to? Nothing, Adam. No one. Well, how many legs do you think something can have before? What are you talking about, Eve? What are you talking about, legs? I'm just saying, what if you put 8 snakes together? What's a snake? Oh, you don't know anything, Adam, you fucking dolt. Don't call me a dolt, you heartless wench. What do you mean heartless? What even is a wench? There's only 2 people on Earth that's ever existed, and you're calling me a word I've never heard. You just love to argue, don't you? You shut up, Adam. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna jump off a building and make you break a rib. Then Eve turns. Then the octopus is like, shh, stop fighting. Do you want this apple? Eve was like, I shouldn't eat that, but I'm so mad at Adam. She ate the apple and the octopus slithered away. My grandparents would be so proud of what I learned in Catholic school. Sunday school. Boom, done. Wow, he's throwing more than I thought. Yeah, the crack got bigger, that's right. There we go, done. Blow it up. Nope, still not quite there. Is that close enough? Ah! Ah! Alright, it worked. I'm gonna die. I died. What kind of bullshit is this? How am I supposed to get on top of this? Just like, wah, and then jump, and go over. Ah! You gotta be kidding me. I was doing so well. I guess I don't want to spoil any more of the game in case you want to buy it. Because again, it's $5. It's on the Switch. It's probably not that long. Full disclaimer, I know it's not that long because I accidentally saw a review of it. And they gave it a 2 out of 10, which, number one, wrong. But they said the game was like 2 hours long. So I'm probably coming up on the end of it. But yeah, end of the day, I genuinely think Deep Ones is kind of cool. And I mean, you have to be able to put up with the things that I've talked about in terms of its kind of clunky, and it's not like sophisticated. It's very simple, but it looks cool, it sounds cool, and it just feels different. It's interesting. If you want a sweet game, quick little game, I recommend it. I give Deep Ones 5 out of 5. I give Operation Warcade 2 out of 5. Not a huge fan. What's his name? Adam something? Oh, we're driving. All right, out of the way, microphone. We're going this way. See you later, punks. I'm getting out of this popsicle stands. Oh, hell yeah. I can't believe it just lets you go out. That's pretty cool. I'll give him that. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Of course, if you're watching this early on Patreon, I double appreciate you. If you're watching this once this goes live on YouTube, well, you're pretty good too. If you enjoyed this episode, that makes 2 of us. I was a big fan, as I always am, of everything I make. It's all perfect. You can hop on Patreon and support if you want. Otherwise, check me out on Twitter if you want to say hello. I also got the Snapchat and the Instagram. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, nothing much else to say. Roll those credits.